So you clicked on this video because obviously you're out there, either you're already networking, you're trying to network, you're thinking about networking. Maybe networking is just not your thing, but you're in sales, you're trying to grow your business, you know it's something you have to do. So today I want to talk to you about how to network your way to get that customer or client that you truly want. But first, need you to go ahead and please like this video. Go ahead and just get it out the way. Subscribe to the channel. Helps me to help more people like you that are wanting to grow their customer base. That's what I'm out here to do to help. My name is Lutalo K. I'm a social media coach and strategist, and I am like a networking fanatic. I network like crazy, so I definitely want to share with you some thoughts and some suggestions that are going to get you that customer client. So let's get into it. Let's talk about networking. So when you're out networking, one thing that I want to put out there is that typically when you go to a networking event or you go to an event, 99% of the time, the people out there are not going to bite you. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I have not experienced the time when I went up to someone and they did not want to talk to me. A lot of times they're in the same boat like you. They're networking, you're networking, and so you want to get to know people. So that's one thing that's important. That you hear people, I walked in there and everybody's wearing clicks. That's probably because they walked in and saw somebody they knew and decided to have a conversation with someone they knew, and that's something that is a no. You do not want to do that when you network. So the thing is that go in, be open. If anything, talk to the person that's the host, or the at the sign up table. Maybe they can introduce you to someone that you're looking for if you already know who it is that is your particular customer. But keep in mind that in a networking atmosphere, a lot of times the majority of the people that are there are really good introduction for you. Even if it's not actually your client or they're not actually interested in your service, you'd be surprised who knows who. So the first thing is you want to get to know the person. So if you go up to someone and you meet someone, don't go into what business do you do. Ask a question like, where are you from? Because they may have an interesting story, especially if they're not from the place that you're currently at. Like they might be from somewhere else. You might want to know, well, how did you get here? That's going to really build a rapport, and that's going to really just start the relationship. And you get to know them. You ask them. Now maybe they are from that town. Okay, you've been here all your life. Great, and there's a connection. Maybe if you're from the same town and you all connect, maybe there's a high school or there's an area, there's maybe a favorite place. But breaking the ice with someone and getting into the conversation is definitely more important than what is it that they do. Even though that's why you're there, but you'll get to that, and you wanna get to know that person. The next thing is get to know what they're looking for. There's a reason why they're there. So it's like, hey, I typically ask, so who's your ideal customer? Like, they may know, they may not know, but ask them, like, genuinely ask them, because you want to be able to help them. If you go in, and even before you enter the door, you should always go in with the notion to help. You want to be able to give, because if you can help and you can give, you will gain. It will be beneficial. It is more important to connect with a few people when you go to a networking event than to try to just grab a whole bunch of business cards and make zero connections. You want to make a connection with that person. So as the conversation goes, and you're getting to know them, then yeah. So tell me what it is that you do. How long have you been into it? And you don't ask questions like you're interrogating. Just a conversation. Just have a conversation. So how long are you doing it? So what is it that you like about it? What is it? What is it? And for me, I truly enjoy those conversations. I remember those conversations because it really helps me remember that person. And then I can truly help them. I can find referrals if I feel really comfortable and confident about them. And those are the things that are important when it comes to you wanting to get the customer or client, building that relationship with that person. Because if You build a rapport with them, they're going to get you customers. Majority of the people, it doesn't happen all the time, but I'm going to tell you, it happens a lot of the times when you build that relationship. Now, one of the things that's important is that even after the networking event is making sure you follow up. Whether you can make a visit to that person's office, whether you do a Zoom call, whether you have a coffee, you do a virtual coffee, follow up. Just really follow up. Just stay in contact. You know, they say 90% of people don't follow up, and you'd be surprised. I have learned when I followed up, it's turned into customers and clients. There have been many occasions, even sometimes after a week, sometimes after a month. I've even had it where after 6 months I follow up, and it's not necessarily following up saying, "Hey, I'm calling to see if you're still interested in buying my product or my service." It's just, "Hey, how's everything going? How's business?" You know, being genuine about that. That's really important. So tell me in the comments, what are your thoughts when it comes to networking? Is it something you enjoy doing? Are you new at it? Let me know if this video has helped you any and what's something that's beneficial. And let me know if there's a video on when it comes to networking or marketing you would love me to put out there. I definitely love to put good information when it comes to my experience. And if you're looking for more information on marketing and networking and social media, definitely check out my other videos.